Today on the Deacon Year, we're going to take a behind-the-scenes look into the most intense days of liturgy at my assignment. It is Wednesday of Holy Week, and I'm now in the back parking lot of my assignment, the Cathedral of St. Matthew the Apostle here in DC, and I am with another seminarian, Andrew.
Hey everyone.
Yeah, I think this is the first Archdiocese of Washington seminarian that's actually on these videos, so there's one of them.
Welcome to Washington.
Yes. Andrew and I arrived at St. Matthew's to assist with the very intense liturgical schedule for Triduum, which technically runs from the Mass of the Lord's Supper that takes place on the evening of Holy Thursday all the way through the conclusion of evening prayer on Easter Sunday. Here I am in my guest room in the rectory at the cathedral. It is small, but it will serve my purposes for the next few nights. If there's my bed, on the bed, there's a bunch of music for the Exultet and also getting ready for chanting the gospel in Spanish on Easter Sunday. As you could imagine, the priests at St. Matthew's were very busy. Thankfully, I was able to sit down and get some video with one of the assistant priests with whom I've worked very closely with, especially with the Hispanic community.
Father Rafael Barbieri,
Nice.
the parochial vicar here at the cathedral. I've been a priest for a year and a half.
Wow.
I've been here in the cathedral for a year and a half now.
Okay.
Originally from Brazil. Priest of the Archdiocese of Washington, part of the Neo-Catechumenal Way. Yes, this is about me.
We'll be celebrating the Mass of the Lord's Supper with Cardinal Wuerl at 5:30, which is in a little bit over an hour from now. And yep, this is a script of the liturgy. So all the instructions in red, and all these different things you have to do. Diagram for movement in the cathedral. We have 3 scripts: Mass of the Lord's Supper, Friday of the Passion of the Lord for Good Friday, and then Easter Vigil. Big script. We're looking at many pages. How many pages is this? 71 pages. But look at that big font. Big font. And all that. A lot of moving parts. I hope our Director of Worship is doing okay right now. The Director of the Office of Worship for the Archdiocese of Washington is Father Mel Ayala. I could only imagine the amount of pressure that he was on during these days of Triduum. Essentially, he was responsible for managing and overseeing the liturgies celebrated by Cardinal Donald Wuerl, the Archbishop of Washington. And since we are at the Cathedral Parish, all the main liturgies for Triduum with the Cardinal takes place at St. Matthew's. Father Mel's responsibilities, among other things, at least from what I could see, includes preparing and distributing those lovely scripts we just saw a couple of moments ago, and also serving as a Master of Ceremonies, or MC for short, during these beautiful, ornate, and complicated liturgies. It is definitely a very heavy and weighty job, but there are those lighter times, like this moment after the Cardinal's Good Friday liturgy.
They tweeted this, they Instagrammed it, they Facebooked it, and all of a sudden I'm like John the Baptist. Seriously.
This is how Father Mel feels after the Triduum. Before I get ahead of myself, let's go back to Holy Thursday. This is Brother Patrick. The last time we ran into Brother Patrick, he and another Dominican and I were freezing outside the back of the cathedral.
It was very cold.
Yes, right. And since then, Brother Patrick is now Deacon Patrick.
It's true.
Yeah. How is that?
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, I was just ordained a couple weeks ago, and so this is my first Holy Week as a deacon.
Nice. I'll get the vestments here. Oh boy. Yes. Yeah, we won't be freezing tonight.
No.
Brother Patrick and I were 2 of 3 deacons that served at the Mass of the Lord's Supper, celebrated by Cardinal Wuerl. This Mass marks the official beginning of Triduum, and it is the Mass in which we particularly commemorate the Last Supper of Jesus, in which he instituted the priesthood and the Eucharist, and also gave us this very poignant sign of service in the washing of the feet. After the English Good Friday liturgy with Cardinal Wuerl, I was able to catch up with one of the permanent deacons of the cathedral, Deacon James Garcia. Him, together with Father Mel Ayala and the Cardinal's priest secretary, served as one of the principal MCs for the Cardinal's liturgies. How do you feel about Triduum so far?
Well, the question was raised at lunch, what's your favorite Holy Week liturgy? My answer? The last one.
The last one, yeah.
It was beautiful.
Right.
Prayerful, lovely. But I am waiting for the last one.
We had one more Good Friday liturgy to go, this time in Spanish. We were to be joined by members of the parish community of Our Lady, Queen of the Americas, who were processing down from their parish to join us. As we waited, we were able to get a little time to breathe a bit. How is Triduum for you so far?
Awesome.
Yes.
So far, so good.
So good.
This might be my last Triduum at the Cathedral, though, which is my home parish, so it's a very special place.
How long have you been here at St. Matt's?
I moved out here in 2009, so 6 years.
In the relative calm of Holy Saturday morning, I was able to get some video with my supervisor and mentor at the cathedral.
I'm Monsignor Ron Jameson. I'm the rector here at St. Matthew's Cathedral. Been here now as rector for 20 years. Been a priest for close to 47 years. And so it's been good here. I've also was here earlier in my life, early years for 11 years, so 31 years altogether here at St. Matthew's.
Oh, very nice. And how do you think Triduum is going so far?
The Triduum is going quite well so far. Lots of people.
Right.
Numbers are up.
Right.
And also, we always like to say all of the liturgies have gone extremely well, very smoothly. The Cardinal's been very pleased.
Oh, good.
And we say, if he's pleased, we're pleased.
I have my Exalted already in this binder, set to go. I have 2 book lights, that's my main one, backup right here. Okay, I should be able to sing that in the dark. It's a little bit after midnight now, Easter morning, and the vigil went very well. Now I just need to go to bed, get up for, well, it's tomorrow. I guess my first official liturgy is the 1 o'clock Spanish Mass, so I guess I can sleep in. Even though I wasn't officially scheduled for any of the liturgies on Easter Sunday morning, I still thought it would be a good idea for me to be present as the people arrived and departed from the Masses that morning, to be present to them and greet them and be a welcoming face. And boy, was that a sight to behold. The 2 principal Masses that morning, the 10 o'clock Mass with Cardinal Wuerl and the 11:30 Mass with Monsignor Jameson, were packed to overflowing. Standing room only 3 people deep along the back walls and in front of the first pews, and lines waiting to get inside for the next Mass, and going in 2 directions from the doors of the church and going around both street corners. Incredible. Also, due to a little scheduling mishap, I was asked to deacon for the 11:30 Mass with Monsignor at the very last minute. It's now Sunday evening. Andrew's picking me up from the rectory, and I served 3 Masses today, 2 in English, 1 in Spanish. It's the end of our Easter weekend. I have to say that Triduum at the cathedral was such a beautiful experience. A once-in-a-lifetime experience, really. And such a spiritual high. And to be honest, I did feel like I crashed quite a bit on Easter Monday. And I guess compared to the priests, I mean, I didn't do too much. I wasn't hearing confessions, but still, it took a lot out of me. Now I have to continue on with the final month of the semester in seminary. So, onward. It is still Easter. Christ is risen. Alleluia. God bless. Happy Easter.